Are there any big films coming out? I'm sure there are huge films coming out. Probably the next Pirates film. I want to see how it's going to finish.
Yeah,
I want to see Jerry Bruckheimer pull this one back up from the bottom of the sea, which is where he sent the last one.
Jerry Bruckheimer, yeah. Leland?
I'm actually kind of look forward to the Get Smart movie.
Get Smart, yes.
Yeah, isn't Steve Carell going to be in that?
Steve Carell, and you got Anne Hathaway as Agent 99.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the series. I'm looking forward to getting
both.
Yeah, you and me both, getting that box set someday.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely look forward to the Get Smart movie finally happening.
I thought you guys didn't say Transformers. That seemed like a pretty big one.
Yeah, maybe, but it's the guy that ruined Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, I know.
Michael Bay.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Well,
Yeah.
I thank you guys for joining me on this this year-end review, I guess we could call it. We'll be back after these messages. Here at Beyond the Real, we're always looking for intelligent opinions. If you'd like to join us on our panel, email us at beyondthereal@gmail.com. Stay tuned.
I'm Director Bob, and my favorite movie of this year, of 2006, was probably Clerks 2. The previous Clerks was kind of reflective of Kevin Smith's directing and age and mood that he was in at the time, being in college, trying to get through his college film. And Clerks 2 really shows a progression and a maturity in his directing style, in his life, in the story that he tried to come up with. And as an older young adult, the story, the plot, the characters, everything, everyone's progression and evolution really spoke to me. A lot of the people that saw it said, oh, it was bad or it sucked because it wasn't like the previous films. But I think that a lot of people were just naive and didn't see that that progression and that evolution in his style and in his writing. The characters had evolved. The plot was really good. All of the side stories were really good, and it all just kind of meshed together and made for a really great movie, while at the same time being able to keep that same style of comedy that they had previously, with certain types of jokes and language and subjects and things like that. Great acting on the part of all the characters and great directing on the style of Kevin Smith. So if I were to recommend my best or my favorite movie of 2006, it would be Clerks 2.
With the new year comes the holidays, and with the holidays comes a time of giving gifts. And no matter how you celebrate them, everyone enjoys the art of gift giving. But what to give? Some old socks, some fancy underwear, a new tie? Nope. Give something even Grandma would enjoy. A new DVD! But what should I get Grandma or Cousin Jimmy? Well, what's good for you is I have this awesome, great DVD preview to help you out. First, for that friend or family member with a warped mind and a liberal view, they will definitely enjoy An Evening with Kevin Smith Part 2. The first evening with Kevin Smith was a blast. You got to see the director of such greats as Clerks, Chasing Amy, and Dogma up close, candid, and raw, and Part 2 promised exactly more of the same. This DVD also includes a featurette where Kevin drives around in a limo asking Canadians about their eating habits. Oh, and Jason Mewes, aka Jay from Jay and Silent Bob, walks around London trying out pickup lines on British women. It's definitely a hit. Now, if you're looking for something for that friend you have, but you don't really like to hang out with them, why not give them the gift you didn't want, just to let them know how much you really don't care about them? Throw My Super Ex-Girlfriend their way. This movie is about, I don't know, some guy, he meets this woman, she's played by Uma Thurman, and it turns out she's some kind of superhero or villain. It really depends on how you look at it. Who cares? But the DVD features an extended shark scene, as well as what I can only imagine to be a riveting video by Molly McQueen. It also features a bunch of different languages, as well as, you can watch it in widescreen regular, but really, the real joy here is just watching your unloved one opening up this piece of junk, because the expression on their face, the disappointment there, it's totally worth it. And that's your personal gift to yourself. My super ex-girlfriend? No. My super reason to jump off a building and not want to fly? It's a miss and a smack right in the ground. Now, when you're sitting there unwrapping gifts, It's inevitable that you'll have to stare over at Grandma, who's sitting there smiling away like a jackal shortly after you've opened that box and found the hand-knit yellow scarf that's way too long that she made for you. You have two options: set it on fire, or do the right thing and give her a gift she'll enjoy. That's right, I'm talking about, of course, the Rocky Special Edition DVD. It's a champ exactly how you first witnessed his glory and grandeur, only now it's a revamped version and totally remastered into widescreen. It also includes an updated Dolby 5.1 surround sound and audio commentaries with Sylvester Stallone himself. Other goodies on the disc include a making of, behind-the-scenes action, as well as a whole lot more. Oh, and if one Rocky isn't good enough for the old granny, try the Rocky Anthology! They're all hits! Well, except for 5, but we won't get into that. Other great hits that just got placed on the shelves in time for mass consumerism include Snakes on a Plane, Feast, The Chronicles of Narnia, and Jackass No. 2. Granny might like that one. But do your friends and loved ones a favor and make sure you miss duds like Miami Vice, The Night Listener, and The Covenant. Oh, and happy holidays from Hit or Miss and Beyond the Reel.
Hi, I'm Joshua A. Bodecker, host of Beyond the Reel, and my favorite pick of 2006 would be a movie that came out earlier this year called V for Vendetta, which was a movie adaptation of the popular graphic novel by Alan Moore of the same name. It tells a story of a young girl named Evie Hammond that goes through an adventure of meeting a terrorist of sorts, you can call, that runs around in, I guess, totalitarian London, wreaking havoc and trying to bring his point of view to, I guess you could say, the forefront. I picked this movie, one, for its great writing. It was a good adaptation, even though Alan Moore doesn't like to, he likes to condemn the movies that are based on his books. But I still decided that it was a better film because it was written by the guys that did The Matrix, and it was directed well, and the art direction was fantastic. Acting was fantastic by both Hugo Weaving and Natalie Portman. And I think it was perfect to bring out in this time and era, especially in America when we're so far into this view of kind of how we're being controlled by our government instead of we should be actually controlling our government. And it was perfect to understand who actually is the terrorist in this day and age. Is it the one that has the radical ideas of the government that you should always believe? They should tell you should believe. So my pick for this year of 2006 is V for Vendetta. That's all for Beyond the Reel this time. Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to visit us online, our website is www.myspace.com/beyondthereel. Feel free to email your comments to us at beyondthereel@gmail.com. If you'd like to be on the discussion panel, we are always looking for intelligent opinions. I'm Joshua Bodecker. See you next time on Beyond the Reel.